Comics, we got comics. Comics, we got comics over here. Comics, we got comics. Comics over here every damn week. Sorry, that was very weak, but yeah, whatever. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is well, or good afternoon, or good evening, or whenever you're watching this video. I hope everybody is doing great, doing awesomely. It has been a rough week, but I am here. I'm still standing strong, and I have got some awesome comics for you guys. Recording this video a little later than I'd like to. Had things that have happened that have really put me in a position where I've had to be a lot more patient than I wanted to be. But here we are. We're here. We're good. We're still alive. We're still doing this. We're still kicking the pull list. If you're new here and you haven't seen this before, what's the pull list? Pull list where we pull three hot comics for you. Why three? Because I feel like three is the magical number. Not too expensive unless they are one of Deadpool's insane books, which are like $10 for the week, or some special, trade paperback. But three comic books, that sacred number, I feel like is a good position where you can have three awesome stories for that week. With that being said, we're gonna do a little overview of them. I don't feel like well, I'm not gonna say I don't feel like. I don't know if it's gonna be like too crazy. We don't go too in depth with this. We do like a little overview, so I try not to spoil too much of the story while giving you some good insight to what goes on in these books that makes them awesome. But we'll get there. Um, so let's start. You can see what this is all about. Numero uno. Speaking of Deadpool, he's been kind of been going through it lately. He's been an Avenger, kicked off the Avengers, got married, marriages on the rocks, teaming up with Spider-Man. That's actually still going very well for him. So I guess there's something that's still positive for our boy Wade Wilson. But in Deadpool number 23, it ain't looking so good. Deadpool is he's kind of getting the crap kicked out of him. The Avenger stuff and everything has all taken its toll on him. He's kind of down in the doldrums, and so when he finally thought he had a chance at a little bit of happiness, a little pick me up, a rival returned by the name of Madcap. Madcap showed back up and has determined that he is going to do everything to destroy Wade Wilson, destroy Deadpool. They've got beef. If you remember Madcap, he's been stuck in Deadpool's head for a while because they kind of fused together and healed. And now that he's out, he is kind of insane, very insane. So the last issue left off, Madcap had infected Wade with a killer virus, and whew, it was pretty bad. Wade didn't realize what was going on. Wade made a stop somewhere very precious to him, and instead of it being a family reunion that was all happy and go lucky, in the end it turned out he was a walking, talking petri dish of death. Now in this issue, it's Wade and Preston going against everybody as they search for Madcap and his new host, and they are determined to get this fixed. They are determined to do well. They are determined to save his loved ones and her loved ones' lives, and that means beating the brakes off of everybody, everybody. Just that's what this book is about. Wade and Preston going to town. You definitely need to read this one out as Patient Zero reaches a nice little climax, a nice little crescendo. As Wade realizes he doesn't have much of a choice except to call in an old favor and get into debt with somebody from his and Cable's past that Cable's not going to be too happy about if he ever hears about this. But definitely check out Deadpool number 23. Some awesome stuff. Speaking of psychopaths, some of my favorite characters are nuts. Um, let's just get right into it. Harley Quinn. Harley has been on it ever since, New 52, ever since Rebirth, ever since she started really getting her own comic book and she left Gotham and went back to Brooklyn. She has been on it. She has been like one of the strongest DC characters out there because, quite frankly, she just doesn't give a damn. She does what she feels is right. She does what she feels right for people, and she's very humanized lately. She is not just some psychopath. I mean, she's still a psychopath, but she's more of a human psychopath. She has feelings, and she only really takes out her aggression on the truly shitty of individuals. So lately, she's kind of had a mental breakdown, more of a mental breakdown than she's ever had before. And she needs answers to why she is so frustrated in life and why she's got so much aggression and everything is built up and pent up inside of her. And it all kind of reverts back to her old flame, her old boyfriend, the Joker. And without getting into too many details, there's some crazy stuff that goes on. There's a lot of dream sequences, a lot of drug drug references. Let's just go there. There's a lot of drug references in this, and it also touches on her relationship with Poison Ivy. So this is gonna be basically this is the start of an arc where Harley is going to be attempting to fix herself. So this is where you're gonna be at. This is where things are gonna get awesome, and I think um, instead of talking about all of her super adventures and everything and her wildlife, getting more personal with Harley really touches base with me. So definitely think this new Harley Quinn is going to be awesome, and this new arc is going to be awesome because it stars her and a bit of a psychopath who claims to have changed his ways. We'll see. We'll see. Ah, now one of my favorite books coming out of Marvel right now is actually kind of surprising because it's Marvel trying to revamp a bunch of heroes and I guess put a more positive spin on the book because they've been kind of crappy lately. All the infighting with, Civil War, all the adults making stupid decisions. And by adults, I mean the writers making decisions that you're like, why the hell would they do that? But I think Marvel's trying to redeem itself with Champions. And they're doing a really great job. They're doing a really, really bang up job with this one. A very solid book, a very strong team, and I'm really enjoying it. This time, the champions, with the newly added member of Cyclops, head off to a Middle Eastern country where, stop me if you've heard this before, the women are rising up because they don't want to be treated like objects, put in the background and everything, and treated like idiots and everything. Now they feel like they're smart enough. They want to, hold their own. They feel like they should be educated. They feel like they should have rights. And this Middle Eastern country is like, no, our God says otherwise. And they don't have it. So they reach out to champions for a little backing, and the champions have to go guerrilla. They have to go in and they have to put this uprising down. Really good writing, really positive image, and the reason I'm enjoying this so much is it because it is a little more hopeful. It's less secret, it's less Civil War, and more. Hey, this is what the heroes are supposed to be about. This is the ideal. This is where they really are supposed to be. So let's do this. Let's make this team what Marvel was always about. And that's what this book is. And it's amazing. It's great writing. And it's staying in my pull list. And I think you guys should add it to yours as well. Do it. So those are my books for the week. A little longer than I wanted this video to be, but we're here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope everybody gets out there. I hope everybody just, take care of yourselves. Love one another. Do what you have to, but, live life to the fullest. That's all I'm going to say. So that I'm out of here. Be good. Be easy. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. A million times thank you. Like this video. Comment. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. I will see y'all next week. Be good. Peace.